What if I told you that your daily coffee is one of the most expensive habits you have? Not because of what it costs today, but because of what it is costing you over time. $5 a day does not sound like much, but what happens when you invest that $5 every single day instead of spending it? The numbers are going to surprise you. Welcome to Dexter Finance, where we make money make sense. If you are new here, subscribe. Let us get into it. Let us start with the basics. $5 a day adds up to $150 a month, $1,800 a year. Now, on its own, that is already a decent amount of money sitting in your pocket instead of a coffee cup. But we are not just going to save it. We are going to invest it. Here is where it gets interesting. The stock market has historically returned an average of around 10% per year over the long term. So what happens when you take that $150 a month and put it into an index fund or a stocks and shares ISA every single month without fail? At 5 years, you would have roughly $11,500. Not bad for $5 a day. But keep going. At 10 years, you would have around $28,000. At 15 years, you are looking at approximately $56,000. At 20 years, that number climbs to just over $100,000. $100,000 from $5 a day. But here is where it gets truly remarkable. At 30 years, you would have approximately $340,000. And at 40 years, if you started young and stayed consistent, that $5 a day could grow to over $800,000. Nearly $1 million from your daily coffee money. Now, let us talk about why this works. It is not magic. It is compound interest. Compound interest means you earn returns not just on the money you put in, but on the returns themselves. Your money makes money, and then that money makes more money. Over time, the growth becomes exponential. The longer you stay in, the more dramatic the results. Now, I am not saying never drink coffee again. That is not realistic, and frankly, that is not the point. The point is awareness. Every financial decision you make has an opportunity cost. That $5 is either working for you or it is gone. Even if you cut back 3 days a week and invest that instead, the impact over time is significant. And here is something worth noting. You do not have to start with $5. Start with whatever you can. $2, $1. The habit matters more than the amount in the beginning. Because once you see your money growing, you will naturally want to put more in. That is how the mindset shifts. That is how wealth starts. So let us bring it all together. $5 a day is $150 a month. Invested consistently at an average 10% annual return, that grows to over $100,000 in 20 years and nearly $1 million in 40 years. The coffee is not the villain. The lack of awareness is. Now you are aware. What you do next is up to you. If this opened your eyes, subscribe, because we drop new videos every week. And tell me in the comments, are you going to make the switch, even just a few days a week? See you in the next one.